Okay, guys, so we're all done. Look. You tuck behind my ear. That's the best part, is that my hair is long enough where I can, put a headband on or tuck it behind my ear and stuff. But yeah, we're all done. I didn't think I was going to get done today, but I did. So this is really good. So I feel like tons better, like 20 pounds lighter, because I really was, even though I wasn't saying anything, kind of stressed about what was going on with my hair. Let me tell you, and nothing better for a black woman, and trust me, when I say there's nothing better for a black woman than to take a comb and be able to literally just pull through. It's something about that, at least for me, that is so soothing and so comforting, that if my hair is okay, the rest is, you know what I'm saying, can be resolved. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. I got to take care of this crown on my head, you know what I'm saying, that I've worked so hard to maintain. But yes, I am done. And like I say, later on tonight when I shower, I'm going to wash it out, or I might shower after I get done talking to you guys. Just jump in the shower and rinse the conditioner out, that way that I don't get protein overload and it make my hair really, really hard. Or you can have moisture overload, where it makes the hair really soft and soggy. Neither one is good, so you don't want to do either one of those. But that's how when I wear my hair out for, extended periods of time, and, the hair is just kind of tangled and knotty and stuff. The other thing I don't do is I don't reapply product to my hair. That's something I learned over time too, which I really never used to do it that much, but every now and then, put a little more oil on your hair, or put a little more leave-in. Once I do my hair once, I don't put anything else. So I might put some water on the edges and brush it up or something like that, but I don't touch or mangle my hair any more than it's kind of like when you had a relaxer and you would go and get your hair roller and set, and you would, you know what I'm saying, and you get all these curls and stuff. You wouldn't take that hairstyle and try and do a whole, fancy hairstyle, another hairstyle within a hairstyle. Why? Because there's product in your hair, and the way that your hair is molded is how it's set. So when you put your moisturizer and your leave-in and your oil on your natural hair, it's set. So you shouldn't be, to me, you shouldn't be reapplying, stuff to the hair and trying to mold different hairstyles out of that. No, it's time to wash and reset your hair. So what I do is I just leave it. Whereas you saw what I did was I actually I had been stretching mine for days, which actually helps get all the loose hairs to come down to the bottom for me, is what I found. It makes it easier for me to detangle. But stretching the hair and pulling it back in a ponytail and just leaving it. Just leave it. I mean, I know not everybody's able to do that, but if you can, that works really well for me. So that when I do get to the point where I'm calm and I'm relaxed and I'm ready to do my hair, that it's easier for me to manage. And like I said, because it was stretched, it was easy for me to, pull on the ends and pull some of those hairs out. And then apply just a little water, not a lot, just a little, to dampen the hair, and kind of finger detangle and comb it, and then maybe put in the conditioner and do more finger detangling, what have you. I don't know what time it is right now, but I'm just glad I'm done. I'm telling you, I mean, my hair still needs to be washed, but I feel 100 times better than I did when I started. Like, all the problems of the world just melted away because my hair is detangled, and I don't have to worry about doing my hair now. It's going to be set in this style until I get ready to do a real shampoo and conditioning. I'll even hair down because it's slightly damp right now. I could just take it and pull it back to stretch the hair. I don't really want to. I don't really care to. Maybe I'll do it maybe for like an hour or so. And you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't put a lot of stress on the hair, but it does, stretch my hair down for me, because I always want to keep it like in the stretch state, because that helps with the detangling. But yeah, I'm all done. I feel really good right now. I'm hungry. I'm probably going to jump in the shower, clean my body, maybe rinse this hair out, and then I don't know. I really need to relax. I haven't relaxed today since we woke up this morning. I'm so sad that the carpet cleaning guy that I talked to did not show up. And no, I did not bother calling them. Um, it's fine. I got a backup coming, you know, but that just goes to show when you know something isn't right, it isn't right. You should trust yourself. So I'll talk to you guys either later on tonight. I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything else. Oh, I also want to show y'all my shed hair. I don't know if you guys think that's gross. Like, I collect mine because sometimes I want to see, you know, what my hair is doing or not doing, or how it's breaking by looking at some of the strands. But I take all of my hair and I put it together. Now, I did throw some of it away. Maybe, you know, after I did the first 2 or 3 sections, it started collecting on the floor. And I was like, I know, just like kicking it all. Some of the strands here on the floor. I was kicking it all together and I was like, oh, that's gross. Let me take it and, you know, throw it away. So I threw it in the toilet. But then I was like, well, maybe I'll just put it up here and collect it. So just bear in mind, this is about... it's at least 3, maybe even a month. I'll have to go back and look at my videos since I've been wearing my hair down the last time I actually washed it and everything. So, but yeah, it's at least 3 weeks, which is normal for me. But this is the amount, and mind you, this is it all balled up together. And so, you know, I always have like enough to make like a small animal of hair that I shed in a month's time, you know. And like I said, I don't do a lot to my hair after I've set it in a style. I just leave it, and because I kind of want my hair to do what my hair wants to do, and I'm trying to keep it on my head. So I don't try and, you know, manipulate it too much, do too many things to it. If I want a different look, then it's absolutely time to wash it. If it's something other than putting it, you know, in a ponytail or wearing a half up or a half down, I don't do that much to my hair. And that's probably I don't want to call it a secret, but, you know, my go-to when I deal with my natural hair. So for anybody interested in my hair and what's going on with it and how I currently maintain and take care of my hair. Also, yeah, my edges are a little thin, and that's been since I had my girls back in 2008, when I decided that I didn't want to relax my hair while I was pregnant. The hair never came back. My edges kind of went away. I mean, there is hair there. It's just very fine, you know, strands. It's not as full as it once was. But we put a little gel on that, girl. We slick it up. It's okay. It's okay. I had babies. That's why my edges are like this. What's your excuse, sir? Yeah. Okay. Let me stop playing. I had someone to tease me about that once. The fact that when I earlier on, when I started my natural hair journey, and I'll never forget it. That's when I was still back on Facebook. And I was sitting on the stairs and I was posting a picture of my afro, you know, because my hair I had washed it, I had blowed it out or whatever. And I think at that time, my girls probably they were barely even 3. So, you know, I was still, you know, trying to take my vitamins. I'm sorry, I'm wiping stuff on my camera here. Trying to take my vitamins and stuff like that and growing my hair out and learning how to deal with it. And some guy, I'm not even going to say some guy, one of my ex-husband's quote unquote friends, what happened to your edges? Where your edges at? Just real rude, like, you know what I'm saying? And my husband didn't come to my defense. He didn't say anything. You know, nobody else said anything either, but I caught it. And I thought to myself how rude that was. And, you know, and when I really think about it, I should have asked him, you know, I just had kids. I just had 2 babies. That's why my edges are like this. What's your excuse? Because he was younger than me. So he had to be I was in my 30s and he was still in his 20s and he was bald up here. Trying to hold on to the little hair that he had, thin and bald up here. You know what I'm saying? Just real rude. So, you know, anytime I look at my, my edges and, and stuff. Sometimes I think about that, and I think to myself, well, I know my reason why my hair is like it is, but what's your excuse? What's your excuse? Why is yours thin? Just real rude like that. But yeah, another little story for me. Like I say, I always always have these stories. But yeah, my husband didn't come to my defense. He didn't say anything. He was like, hey man, that's my wife. Why you talk to my wife like that? That's not funny, whatever. But yeah, one of those things. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more hair, more clothes, more everyday life, more stories. I have lots of them. Talk to you later. Bye. Look at where I'm at. So I don't have a washer and a dryer currently because it's in storage. Doing something I thought I'd never do again. We used to do this all the time as a child because we didn't have a washer and a dryer. Show you inflation. How much it costs to use the large ones. $8. $8. The next size is $6.18. And the smallest one is $3.98. Now, that's a good thing. All I have to wash are towels because the rest of our things are in the storage. I have to keep a few things back to use. And because kids don't care, they use everything. Oh, this towel's disgusting. This must have been one they was washing the walls with. Got in here. They use everything up, so and so yeah, inflation is real. If you didn't think so, I remember back in the day where they still had those top loading ones, or the cheap ones where you had to put the coins in and you pushed it to turn it on. So now all they have is front loading ones now. Something funny, I have a card already, but I've had this card since 2016 when we first got to Virginia, and all of our furniture wasn't here yet, and I needed to wash clothes. So I actually came to this wash land, and there's supposed to be money still on here. I don't know how much is still on here, but I guess we'll see if it's at least $4 on here. Let's see. How do I put it in? Like this? Incorrect. Oh, I put it in wrong. Duh. With the arrows. $1.01 left. Oh, so it had like $5 on there. And start. Oh, I had enough for a whole wash. Look at that. Let me put this stuff in here real quick. Oh, you guys are about to get on. Some generic laundry detergent too. Wow. What's this for, the rest of this bleach in here? I don't know. Just a little bit. But yeah. When I was a kid growing up, we did not have a washer and dryer in the house. And we always had to go to the laundromat. So when I was a kid, we always had to go to the laundromat, No big deal. We were poor. I understood. And sometimes, because we didn't have laundry baskets, we put our clothes in trash bags, black ones of course, so people couldn't see your underwear and stuff like that. And I would take a shopping cart. Sometimes I'd take my brothers with me, sometimes I would, just depending on how many bags we had, which was usually a lot, and push them across the main road about 3 or 4 blocks over to the laundromat. Now, that was the beginning when we didn't have a washer and a dryer. You know, a little embarrassing, but hey, other people in the neighborhood were doing it too, so I guess it was okay. The Asian people across the street that own the little store also own the laundromat. So, you know, you got bags of clothes, you gotta wash all your clothes, and sometimes you ain't have enough money to dry all the clothes. Sometimes you didn't have enough money to wash all the clothes, so you had to take dirty clothes back home, and sometimes you had to take wet clothes back home, you know. But hey, you were lucky if that day you had enough and you washed everything and you folded everything and you took it back home. Now, later on, when I was a teenager, or older teenager, but not in the country, we had a clothesline in the backyard, and we all know what happened with that. Sometimes you put your clothes on the clothesline, and if it's cold out there, the next day, your clothes weren't dry, they were wet. So sometimes you wore wet clothes to school. Sometimes you recycled your clothes too, and they didn't get washed like the following week. Let's just be honest. You know, it was just like that sometimes. So we actually didn't get our laundry, a wash and dryer in the house until I had pretty much graduated high school and left home. You know what I'm saying? Great for my siblings, sucked for me. We did have like a little laundromat in the country, but it was pretty dilapidated. Sometimes we'd go there and the machines worked, and sometimes they didn't, so we ended up taking wet clothes home. And at one point, I think it was like falling apart, like literally the roof was caving in on the thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why our things were being hung on the line versus, you know, being taken to the laundromat in the area. We really didn't have a reliable car, so it wasn't like, you know, we could take our clothes all the way into town, because that was expensive and we didn't have transportation anyway. So I say that to say this: just appreciate the conveniences of life that you're provided. I tell my kids all the time, you know, when I'm fussing at them about dirty clothes in their room, not showering, and, you know, and putting on clean clothes or clothes piling up in their room, you know, what it means to me or why I feel that way, because when I was a kid, I didn't have that, and they do, and they don't even appreciate it. They don't utilize it, which is crazy, you know. So sometimes it makes me feel some kind of way, but coming in here is very nostalgic. They even have this one's pretty cool. They got like a Pac-Man machine in here. They got one of those machines where I'll show you guys, where you can win toys. They even got vending machines in here. So this is a nice laundry. Like I said, I've been in here before. I think they've kind of updated it since I was in here 8 years ago. I come in here, so I think they've updated, because it wasn't this nice when I was in here before. So yeah, they've even got some entertainment type things in here, which is pretty cool. But like I said, they got lots of units in here. Back in my day, they didn't have this many units in a laundromat. They actually got an attendant too to sit there, which is pretty cool. A lot of times it'd be women in here, but that's a man, so. But yeah, so yeah, I'm at the laundromat washing my towels and stuff. Brings back memories. My son thought it was hilarious when I told him I was going to the laundromat to wash some clothes, and he was like, "Do what?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to the laundromat. I don't have any clean towels, you know." So waiting for my other son to get off work. He'll probably be contacting me here shortly to go and pick him up. I think this thing says it's about 31 minutes to wash, and then we'll dry afterwards. So, yep, I told you guys, if anything exciting happens, I'll pick you guys up again, and this is exciting. Or as exciting as it gets to me. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Here we go. This is called Washland. Washland. Cool, they got cards now instead of using coins. Smart. This is a really nice laundromat. They even have, and I know this may sound silly and not to be negative, if you look close, they got candy machines there in the front. This place is open till 2 o'clock. Back then and even now, that shit would not last. It would not. And I'm just being honest about the town that I'm from and, you know, what people do. They even got TVs and, like, yeah. This is a nice laundromat. Where I'm from, they got a TV back there. They got a TV on the side. That would not last. That would not last. Not being negative, just being honest. Thought I'd throw that in there. I just noticed it when I was leaving. Like I said, the first time I came here, they didn't have all this stuff in here. It was just straight up a laundromat and somebody sitting at the desk. But they've upgraded it with the TVs and more units and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, that's pretty neat in there. And it's well air conditioned and clean. Wish I'd have had this back in the day.